All right, and we are live. So, good morning, everybody. Wall Street Generals. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me this morning for our live trading sessions. In a few moments, I will be sharing my screen. You'll be able to see my screen and be able to follow along as I do trade, and kind of get a gist of my style and how I approach the market. All right, so as we're looking at that Canadian dollar. Um, I did see that this was a position that we could have sold, but like I said, I'm going to sit on the sideline for this actual position. And I even said if it drops 100 pips still, I'm not going to even like budge. And the reason being is because of this. In 45 minutes, we have this EIA crude stocks exchange coming, and it's coming back negative, which means the price of oil should fall. I'm already selling it. I have my take profit at 42 bucks. And um, like the price of the Canadian dollar should rise, or the USD CAD pair should rise. All right. So let me show you what I see here and how I came up with that analysis. So for one, we have our previous, right? Our previous says negative 1.68. We're just gonna use those two numbers, 1.6. All right. Now with this, you see how it went from negative 1.68 to negative zero point 0.7. Like that's a huge drop, huge drop, very bearish. And then now all we have to do is wait for the actual. But these two, we'll pay attention. 0.7, and then this is the bigger number. So price should go down with oil, up Canadian dollar, and also um up US dollar too, because oil is doing what? Getting weaker, right? So when oil is getting weaker, the CAD is getting stronger, the US dollar is getting stronger also. Okay? Bada bing, bada boom. Now, let's go back to here. And if I did sell that, I'll be in profit. I think it was about 100 pips, huh? Yeah, cool 100 pips. It dropped all the way down there, so it would have been 100 pips. And I missed that trade, but like I said, I wasn't getting in there because I'm waiting to see what's up with this EIA. And I already have a, ooh, damn, that position cut back up on me, huh? All right, so I had a position in, I have a position in at oil right now.
Hey Tyler,
What's going on, bro?
for the people that are non-oil, so you want us to jump on CAD when that news hits, right?
Yeah, you can either be in the Canadian dollar
Mm-hmm.
or the US dollar because it's
All right.
coming back, it's coming back negative for the EIA crude stocks exchange. It's coming back negative, so a weaker oil equals a stronger dollar and a stronger Canadian dollar. And I don't know the other pairs that affect. I think it's just those two. It may be more, but I don't know, so I won't even say I do. All right, so I'm expecting, like, I wish I would have got in here, but I'm expecting this whole structure right here. Like, if you look at the overall structure on the hour, it's starting to look almost like what? Head and shoulders, right? And I mean, really and truly, I use like basic candlestick knowledge. Like, it's so basic. You just put it together and you're able to see. And also, like, I pay attention to the prices over here too. So I know if it's down here or somewhere in this area, I should be buying up. And I know that if prices, higher on the board, then I should be selling down. because Lawrence Tish, Warren Buffett, most of the huge investors know buy low, sell high, right? So here's our structure right here. It's kind of looking like a head and shoulders. There's that part, and looks like it wants to create that other shoulder before it continues its descend down. All right, so now it's coming back up. 30 bucks in profit. Oh well, it's coming up. It looks like it wants to do its other shoulder before it drops back down. So we'll see. Great British Pound. I think that was where that selling position was. No, actually it wasn't, huh? Well, that's a doji, so definitely not touching it because even the market is uncertain right now. So if they're uncertain and I'm uncertain, then I can stay on the sideline. The only position I have in right now is the oil position. Jam, Euro USD. It looks like it had a nice little, oh, nice. So it looks like a double bottom over here, right?
Yeah.
Price came to hit it 2 times, and I'll buy it up. I'm not even gonna use a full lot. I use a 50 cent lot. Bait and switch, baby. Bait and switch. Let's see what's going on. Wait, I may wait for it to close and come down a little bit before it comes up. Up. I'll throw it in now just to see if I can catch the bounce. I wish it would slip down more, but it doesn't look. Oh, there it is, 38. Perfect. Oh, I was just in profit as soon as I opened the position too. Oh, well, there it is. There was my slippage, huh? Should have waited. Oh well, it makes me pay every single time. So I'm looking to get. I'm at 384, so about 100 and so pips, right? So 500 gonna be to take profit. Hey, that position is a winner too. Nice,
Yeah, I'm in profit. I put in a 5 cent lot. I'm at 120 something.
nice, man. Oh, there it is, a slip, huh?
Yeah, it's slipping.
Yes, good, bro.
This
But
guy,
that's what I'm looking to
bro.
get out. It could be bigger, but I'm playing off the 5 minute chart. If I was playing off of the hour, like really, this I'm gonna show you what I'm going off of.
Wait, so you want me to ride it out until
Yeah,
that
bro.
news?
Like, look, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why I got in this position. All right. Now it's up to you what you want to do. All right, and you'll know what to do. But I'm gonna show you why I got
Yeah.
in. You may be able to learn from it. All right. So for one, that last hour we had this crazy. We got a lot of movement right now, which I do like. I don't know why this damn pin not clicking. Hold on, you guys. There it is. There it is. Yo, I actually like teaching like this. It's much easier, man. You don't even know because I can draw it out now. Like I think it's much easier like this than actually on the computer, trading on the computer. Like because I don't know all the functions to draw out stuff and circle and stuff. It makes it harder. Like I can do boxes, but I think this is like much easier because I get the free reign, like a classroom board, whiteboard. All right, so you see this candlestick right here. Well, both of these right here.
Mhm.
All right, so let's act like this big one doesn't exist, even though it's there. Let's just take the bottom two. All right, so the bottom two closing. This is a tweezer pattern. If you go look at the tweezer pattern, you'll see that usually it doesn't have this huge wick. But I'm just using the close, right? I'm just using the close and the two candlesticks wicks that are pointing west, north. The market is telling me where it wants to go. Is it not? I got two huge wicks pointing in one direction from the close. Even though the one previous to it has a wick saying down, it did come down, and you see it came down to touch its point to kind of create like a support and resistance area. And I'll draw that out too for you in a second. So up here is our, there it is. That's our support, and let me find resistance. Right about All right, so here's my support and my resistance for right now. And I got a tweezer bottom saying that the market should go up. I got news coming up in 45 minutes that's coming back bearish with oil. Weaker oil equals a stronger dollar, telling me up. And then also, if you go check the 5 minute, I kind of have like a scallop, something. I'll show it to you, but just for right now, I'm gonna just, do the what it looks like. It looks like a scallop, like this, like it's gonna go ahead and head up also. Now I'm not watching the Euro USD um, for a few seconds, so we don't know. I do not trade with stop losses. When I do, I always get my positions closed, and yeah. So it dropped 20 pips on me. So,
But we know what it's supposed to do, so
huh?
I said we know what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but that's why I put in that 50 cent lot, that bait. That's why I didn't feel like, hey, I wouldn't take a full position on it. I should have put in a quarter, but whatever. We'll see. But when it does, if it does come down lower, then I'm gonna go ahead and put two lots in, and I'll write it up about maybe 300 pips and get like 600 from that. We'll see what it does. All right, and let's go to oil now. Oh, my oil position negative too. Oh well, it hasn't hit anything touchy, but it hasn't hit anything red. We'll see. I feel like it's still coming down. Just in about, what is that, 30 minutes? Did 30 minutes, so about 7:30. So that's 10:30 you guys' time. And this position went against me 40 pips. Right. Looks like it may be going back up to where it's going. So that's that. Now, let me see why I can't get this thing open. I am trying to see it on the computer screen, also to get some alerts and to get the daily highs and lows. Because usually I do, like you were seeing yesterday, Henry. Like you see, I switch between the mobile and the computer. I go to the computer to get the. I don't know why this shit's not loading though, dude. I go to the computer to get like my harmonics and stuff.
Hmm.
Uh, like for those who are new here just watching, I'll show what it kind of looks like. So that's how my setup looks without this right here. But I have my daily highs, like these green lines, or you see how it comes to touch 1 week low, 1 week high, things like that. That tells me like, hey, the low of the week. If it's the low of the week, I know to buy, right? Because guess what? It just tapped the low of the week. Where this bomb hit right here was a 3 day low. Because it hit the 3 day low, I already knew what, buy it back up, right? It's at its lowest point for 3 days. You buy low, you sell high. Like it's even common in business too. Buy low, sell high. Like you want to buy at the lowest price, and then sell it at uh, at a price more than what you paid for it, at least three times the amount. If you buy it for $1 and you want to sell it for three, so you make a profit and something to eat with. All right. So that's that. Now I don't know why this MetaTrader is not working. Oh, nice. So it dropped against me 35. Looks like 60 pips, but I'm not even tripping. The hour is about to start in 3 minutes. That candlestick is going to close, and yeah, I'm really not worried at all about that position. All right, I thought that was mine. Nope, it's not showing me no love. Let me try to get it up and running one more time. I'm gonna force it. I'm gonna force it to run. Pin the taskbar. Pin the start. maybe it will come on. I'm just waiting to see. I'm trying it again. If not, then we're just gonna have to stick with the phone and do it like that. And I'm looking at the Euro USD, and that position is coming back, and also my oil position came back too. So we'll go check on those right now, since the computer wants to act a fool and doesn't want to work. So there's my position right now for the Euro USD. All right, that's coming back.
Talib, you
And
playing off the hour?
nah, bro, this is the 5 minute right here.
I bet.
On the hour, if I did play off the hour, bro, you see I got my pin bar, right? I got my pin bar right there. And you already know, like, if I was really paying attention to this Euro USD and I was up at when I was supposed to be up, then I would have caught this wick all the way to the top, like all the way at the top, maybe somewhere right here, maybe right here, and then caught it on the way down, and then I would have been able to catch this one, at this point right here, and then ride it up. But you already know how I am. Like, I hunt out the highs and the lows of the day, and that's how I am. I use
Philadelphia uplink successful.
you know,
Welcome back, Commander.
yeah, right. But you know, I always try to get in. Like, I'm a risk taker. I wouldn't even let this thing close. Like, I'm moving data. Like, but that's my style. So I'm moving data like this. I just coming down, 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 and you see it coming down. Like, most people would be like, "Oh man, sell, sell, sell." But then it's like, yo, it's going down. Like, just watch the market reach the lowest point. So if I see a trend moving all the way up, 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 like, usually I don't just hop into the trend. Like, for one reason, I'm uncertain, and for two, like, because of the how I trade, I'm always looking for the highest high or the lowest low of the day to sell or to buy. So at the lowest low I buy, at the highest high I sell. If my alerts and stuff were up, it would tell me like, hey, it's the high of the hour, it's the high of the day, it's the low of the day, it's the high of the week. And when it does hit those points, I just put my orders in and I write it out. And usually, it's really, really good for me. Who's on here? Nicole and Benita. I think I gotta send you guys Henry too. Like, fuck it, I'll give it to everybody. I'm gonna send you my setup that I use on the computer, and you can, like, just go through it and kind of make it your own. You know,
Uh,
I use the harmonics, and I got an indicator on there also. Like, I got these bombs and stuff that show me, um, like, the lowest lows are the highest points. That's when those bombs come up, and it
That's
does
what I'm
repaint.
doing right there.
And when it does repaint, the only problem with it repainting is sometimes, let's say, you'll get a bomb right here. Well, let's say you get a bomb. I gotta find a repainted candle. Oh, right here, right. So let's say it goes up, it goes up. Once it hits this point on this candlestick, it'll be a bomb, right? And then you'll be thinking like, okay, sell. All right, it's not ready to sell just yet. Once it goes up again, it'll repaint to the higher point right here, and then it'll give you that bomb, and then to sell it there. So that's what repainting is. So let's check on these positions really quick. So that one was a winner, and this one is a winner. They're both, winning positions. Um, there's the oil. We see it traveling on its way. Here's this euro buy, and you see this thing. Well, trying to, I don't know what it's doing right now. The hour just started. It closed in like a flaggish type pattern right here. I'll show you. Shit. Never mind this candlestick right here. Look at these three. All right, so those three candlesticks. Now, if you look at your charts, you always see this type of pattern come up a lot. All right, even if you're selling, you will see the same thing. When it does start to form, you could buy that. You could buy it when it starts to form. That pattern right there. It's like a bullish. I think it's the bullish flag. Um, if I'm not right, oh well. I just recognized the pattern. All right, so I think this is called a bullish flag, and with it, when you see it, then usually it means it's a continuation. Because if I'll show you. let's say this was engulfing, right? Then the next candle over will be a piercing line, and then it'll turn into that. So, oh, it comes back down again. It's like we can't get no love over here today. Very volatile. I like that though. It's always good to have a market, with a lot of movement.
Well, your USD is more in a consolidation mode. That's why it's going up and down.
Yeah, we gotta wait for this EIA cruise stocks to hit in 26 minutes,
Right.
and
That's what it's waiting for. It's waiting for the news. So what you're going to get is your up and downs and pullbacks or whatever.
some consolidation, some support and resistance trading, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely have to be in and out if you're going to trade it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler, I got out that trade. That's it. I had a 5 cent trade and I took it out at three something, at $3
Yeah.
something.
So there's their support resistance. But me, like I stay in my positions longer. I gotta get better at risk management. And I went over my plan yesterday and I made it a lot more detailed. I'm gonna go over it Thursday, and you guys will see like the whole thing come together. When I first did it, I just did like bullet points, but I actually elaborated, on like what my times and today I didn't stick to my schedule. I was supposed to be up at 3. I slept 3 hours past it, but you know how that goes. So got my support and resistance. I guess we'll be looking to buy again at uh, this point, 10250, right? 10250, 1.10250. Buy it back up and try to hit here. But I'm waiting for that EIA cruise stocks exchange right now to hit. So that's kind of why, you know, it is what it is. All right, now let's go look at the Canadian dollar and see if we can get something over there. And when the EIA cruise stocks exchange hits, if you are trading it demo, use a stop loss because it might be a huge move. You've seen the gap; it was like 168 to negative 77. That's a huge gap. All right. What is? Oh, nice. There we go. Now we're in business with this oil thing. All right. So the Canadian dollar should be coming up. It is coming up. Me, like when it's trending like this and it's already, in its stride, like I don't really touch it. And the reason being is because I don't know. That's just me, Like when it's already in the stride, I don't really follow the stride. I just wait. Like I'm like that's just me. I always wait, on the sideline. Um, I feel like the Canadian dollar will be going up. The U.S. CAD will be going up. It should be a huge burst. It may hit 225, maybe 390, or it may not. In 23 minutes. But we'll just have to wait and see. But I may be able to kind of draw something out on here that would give me a better direction to where the market wants to go. So give me a second so I can draw in these harmonics real quick. That's really bad. Mm, I think I did it backwards. Hold on. One, two, wait. X, A, B, D, C. Yeah, I think I did it backwards. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out like the harmonics to it to get a position on getting in this thing to catch that burst. I do have something that's letting me know like that it's still gonna be. I got like a lot of things confirming that it may continue to go up, but after that burst up, I may be trying to sell it down at the highest point of the day. Just because I'll probably put like a 5 lot in and go for 100 pips and then be out really really quick just to catch that burst down as the bulls get tired of pushing up, and then keep doing that over and over and over and over and over. All right. So um, as of now, we kind of have one, two, three, like a three rivers almost. Um, if you want to put it all together, you got your scoop, your ascending scallop, happy days. Um, I'm trying to get a trend line in here. Oh, here is it. Here it is, right here. Even though no wicks are like at the bottom, it's kind of what it's saying. So I guess it's gonna keep bouncing. Gets here and here and here, all the way up. All right, let me see if I can get this thing up. So 20 minutes, and then after the EIA cruise stocks, I'm gonna be done with this session today. Because like usually I'm done trading like maybe 9ish my time, and I'm gonna just start writing songs and stuff for the day. So that's where we're at, and I am still going to try to get this damn Forex Broker Inc. to work on this computer because I want to see the highs and the lows. It's gonna be really really helpful for this EIA Cruise Stocks Exchange. And then NFP is coming up in 3 weeks, you guys. So August 1, 2, actually this week on September or 2nd or 4th. It looks like September 4th, and just let me double check for confirmation. What did David? I may not be in the panel, but I'm also watching. I'm just now hearing about you offering to share the high and low. Yeah, I am, David. I am. All right. So now, what was I looking for? Ah, NFP September. All right. September 4th. All right, cool. So September 4th is when the NFP is going to release on that Friday, first Friday of the month, and we'll be trading that live also. Here was the last release. All right, 215. So when we see the NFP come up on your charts, it's going to be like this. It's going to say 215 here at your previous, right? And then like now I know from me taking a loss last NFP, like I understood what these numbers were and the distance between the numbers. Like it was no dramatic change, only 8,000 jobs. That was it. It wasn't really like crazy dramatic. It wasn't like 50,000 or 100,000, which is 8. So that's why it wasn't a lot of movement. It didn't even move like NFP on one move supposed to have like a 800 to 1500 pip move, like very very strong, but it didn't really make that move. It made a nice move, but not what it was supposed to do. So um, yeah, we'll see in 15 days, and I will be doing that and sharing that also with you guys because last time I lost it in front of you, so now I gotta redeem myself and I gotta take that game home. It's just something. It's just me. That's like my mindset. All right. Forex market hours. I like that this is here. Now, this is how you can come and see, your session times, and it's looking like all of the sessions are like cross overlapping right now, which is dope. All right. So right now we are in the New York session. Um, the last session was, do you have any love songs that you've written about Forex? Nah, David, but actually, like I'm gonna release my album to you guys first, and also in a few weeks I'm gonna be doing a live Periscope with me recording live in the studio, so you get to see, my whole process through when I go in, when I write the song, when I record it, how I talk to the producer, and then like an in studio performance after I record it. And inside of my songs, I have a lot of knowledge about the foreign exchange market. I throw in a few news events that's coming up. Some people you could look at, like Lawrence Tish, Daryl Guffey, Bill Lupchitz, those type of people, like some of the greatest traders in the world. So when you do listen to it, then I want you to listen with an open ear. There will be a few curse words because, I mean, well, I curse, not like a sailor, but a few here and there, nothing crazy. But just to keep the realism there, and yes, so I do have that about forthcoming. Now, I'm about to go back to these charts, and we're going to go. Yeah. All right, so I'm looking at this Euro USD, and my bait and switch move should be coming up right here. It's getting closer. So I could have put in a 0.25 for the bait. I should have, and I had my chance to get out, but me staying in, I didn't. So now um, instead of it being a negative position with me, as it is right now, I should be able to not hurry up, but I should be able to bust that bait and switch move out. I think the only reason it's dropping is because of the EIA about to hit. This is still at 100. It moved back up. So it seems like when the dollar is getting stronger or the dollar is getting weaker, oil is getting stronger, and you can see it, over here. The dollar is getting weaker, you see, and oil is getting stronger. So Euro USD is going down, and then oil is going up. But when that EIA hits, then we'll get something different. But I feel like right now, because they know that report is about to hit, then they're gonna do all of these like false moves and stuff all around the board. So 13 minutes, you guys. And also we got FOMC today too, but I probably don't gonna be trading that. 13 minutes, and I'll just show you some tips and tricks and stuff that I do to help me get like a better analysis. Like when I first got started, I was on this website faithfully every day, right? And the reason I brought up the whole community thing, like with everybody, being together, working as a community, is because I would come here and I would log in, right? I'll log in, and then I'll come down here and I'll always be in these forums and stuff. So let me find it. I'll always be in these forums, right? And I would come to interactive trading so I could trade with people. And they would give like their synopsis, and then we can go like back and forth. I think his high risk is better, and then he's like, do not follow, have your own. And they talk to each other like that. So I used to be in here all the time, like all the time. you know yeah, so when US bad news in front, euro drop, it's a bad sign. Bulls, today may be the day. German GDP loss is a big deal, and you can kind of stay updated because you got like basically Facebook for traders. So Tyler, who else? Answer me something. You have me? That's still David. All right, so this is where we're at right here, and we wait. Got 13 minutes until the report hits. So after these 13 minutes, then I'll be done for the day. After we're not done for the day, but done for the live trading session today. And as you know, we do these every single day. Like I do thank Nicole for pushing me to do this too. And she was like, "Man, you should trade live," and I was like, "All right, cool. I'm gonna start doing it all the time now." So me trading live in front of you guys is pushing me out of my comfort zone, which is pretty dope because yeah, it's definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone, and able to give me like a better synopsis on who I am as a person and as a trader. So I can make better decisions because like you can make 1,000 shots in the gym, when nobody's guarding you. That's easy. But when you have a defender in front of you, now the game just got harder. And as your defender gets better, then the game just got even that much harder. So then it's really like, well, do you really got that shot that you say you got? Yeah, we seen you busting on the court with nobody in front of you, but let's see you on the court with, in a live game setting. So I like this because it's pushing me out of that. So I'm like, yo, boom, now I'm in the live game setting, you know? So, I'm just waiting for this loop to hit. So that's what we're waiting for right now. And I'll just talk to you guys and interact until it does what it needs to do. So, what pairs are you guys trading right now, if any? Like, what are you in?
I'm in Euro USD.
Euro USD? Okay.
I'm looking to get in right now to Euro USD.
Euro USD? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Fanita or Kingsley or Liami?
I'm buying GBP USD right now.
Great British Pound. Nice, nice.
Same here. I'm doing a couple of pairs at GBP USD. I got in a while ago, and I'm on a 0.50. So it's a demo, and I'm already like almost 100. So it's going down. I'm selling.
Nice. All right. So now let's see if this crude stocks report hits how we want it to. If it doesn't hit, then I'm still not gonna have a stop loss on oil. Like I'm just not. All right. So I'm looking for it to drop. As of right now, my calls have been like they're pretty good, but still like I want you guys to hunt. I'm really trying to get you on a philosophy of being able to hunt and like patience. What Shakita was saying yesterday, I always catch myself saying I'm not this or I'm not that. Like even when I write music, and my wife called me out on it, yesterday. I was like, because I was writing a song and like I'm all into the groove, and then I got writer's block, and like writer's block is the worst. For real, because you're like, you hear the music, you hear the beats to the songs, and all my songs right now, they're like this all live instruments. So you'll hear the difference between my music and a lot of other music because like it's no false instruments. There's no synthesized music. It's all like real music, So I was writing, I'm doing my thing, and then like I get stuck at this line, right? I forgot what line it was. I get stuck at this line, and then I just get pissed off. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta finish this song, and I can't finish the song, and I got like super impatient. And then I'm like, you know what? I hate to write. This is why I go in the studio and I just freestyle because I hate to write. And my wife is like, you don't hate to write though. Like, don't say that. You don't hate to write. As soon as if you go in the studio and they play the beat and it's time for you to do your thing, you write your verse in 5 minutes. And you do what you gotta do. So don't say you hate to write. Just say that you love to write, and you love to write. So that's where I am right now with patience, and I use that story to show you, like I am human too. All right. So 7:22, EIA is hitting in 8 minutes. So like I said, I'm just gonna talk to you guys because really I don't feel like watching these charts and looking at the lines for 8 minutes to be 100 with you. All right. So any questions, any updates? What's going on? Talk to me, you guys.
Hey, Tyler, this is Fanita. I have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm starting to pay attention a lot to the news. Is it a site that I can go to? I saw you were just on Forex Factory.
Yeah.
So you have to create a account with them to get that information that you're getting?
No, not at all. All right. So with news trading, any Forex site, has news. FXStreet.com, Forex Factory. Here, I'll write them down here. FX Street. I'm typing it out to you in the chat. All right. FXStreet.com. Forex Factory.com. Maybe
This FX Crunch
FX Crunch, bro. Definitely there. Forex Crunch.
and FX Street also.
Yep, Forex Crunch. So all you got to do is type in Forex News. You do not have to create an account with them. It's totally free. It's information, and in the Asia information, sometimes you got to pay for information, but most of it's free. If you look hard enough in these forums and stuff. Like I think Ben is like our tech guy. You know, and Ben goes through these forums and finds like if I'm like, yo, Ben, anything about the computer right now, he's helping me with the website. You know, I asked for WordPress plugin for the membership, so I asked Ben, you know, like, hey man, could you find some? And he went to some forums and found it. You know, so definitely you want to be in these forums and finding, you know, it's a lot of gold inside of these forums. All right, like even
Okay.
when even when I was go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, because remember I used to be in binary and I had go options like spin and stuff. They had sent some stuff today about the CPI, which I
Yeah,
saw Jovan posted that. I don't know if it actually made an impact on the U.S. dollar, but it was something else that was coming up, 1800 GMT time. I don't know if that's 1 o'clock Central. I'm not sure. It's the
yeah.
Federal Open Market Committee. Are you familiar with that?
With the
FM,
CPI.
no, FOMC.
FOMC. Yeah, that's gonna have it might have a nice impact on the market, but it's not for. Let me check the news.
Like 1 o'clock, I think, was 18 GMT time.
Oh, 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3 hours. So at 10 o'clock my time. So well, hold on. 11 o'clock my time. So 12, 1, 2, 2 o'clock standard, and then 1 o'clock central.
Yo, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to this.
Come right back.
Well, 4 minutes, bro. 4 minutes.
That's
What you said at what time did it come up?
7:30. So 10:30 if you're on Eastern Standard. I think
Oh
you
yeah, like
Eastern,
five
right?
minutes. All right. Yeah, like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I
My
mean,
bad.
it's all good, bro. You excited, man?
And what news is this exactly?
All right, so this is the EIA Crude Stocks Exchange. With oil, like it's one of our big reports in oil. You know, when it comes out, it's saying it's negative, so we should be looking at a negative reading in oil. All right. Um, I'm just looking off the previous and the consensus. The actual has not hit, so I do not know. Like I said, I don't trade with stop losses, so if it goes against me, then it goes against me. You know, and I'm just gonna double up and go the opposite of whichever way it went. But like for you, I say if you're trading it like demo, you can trade it how you trade. If you want to use a stop loss, you can. If you're trading it live, I would suggest one, and I would suggest a quick in and out. And then I think Nicole may have something to say about like risk management and stuff, because that's like she's a beast at that.
Nothing but main entrance. That's exactly where it is.
Right.
Hey Tyler, I was on here, but just wanted to ask, what are you thinking that it's gonna do? Go down?
Yeah, I feel
Crude
oil's gonna go
oil?
down. No, I feel oil's gonna come down. And I feel like it's gonna come down only to reach, only to come in touch. Let me see. It may hit that $41 point again. It may want to come down there again. I'm not sure. Um,
Okay.
I'm about to
All
let
right
me,
then.
let me check oil really quick. I'll be able to tell you in a second. Yeah, it may come back down. Here, let me pull my screen up too, so I can show you what I'm talking about. La, 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 la. All right, so I'm on a 4-hour chart right now. As you can see, um, it's looking like oil wants to come down anyway after this previous candlestick right here. Not that one. Three minutes, you guys. So it looks like it wants to come down. I'm getting out at this point, 42, but it may come back, try to tap, that point right there before it goes back up and oil is on the rise. Again, I don't feel like it's gonna be back at $100. I don't know if it's ever gonna get back there. Um, but we may be back, in the $60 range. But we'll see when OPEC releases their new report and let us know what's going on. All right, so this is where we're at right here. This is why I feel like it's gonna do what it's gonna do. 7:28, 2 minutes. I'll check those positions again. That's 150 with Euro USD. Um, That's looking like 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, maybe on the way up. So we'll see in 2 minutes. Now we just wait. All right. Well, 1 minute. All right, like I said, I'm expecting it to go down, and really all we could do is watch and see, because it's not like we could control the market or anything. All right, 1 minute to prime time. Let's see what this EIA thing does. I feel like setting the stop loss, but I don't ever set stop losses, so I'll probably not. And if you are trading this live, set a stop loss or just get out super quick if it goes against you. All right. I should have scalped your USD. I could have made a few bucks in there, but whatever. Oh, the Canadian dollar too. Let's see what it does. Oh, I'm gonna watch it on 5 minute. Hey, there we go. Hit your Bobby Smurder. uh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pay me, baby. Pay me. Pay me. Mm-hmm. Yo, I really might get out like right now though. Yeah. Quick. Cool. Oh, that was that. I could have got it at 41, but oh well. That's all I wanted. So there's your EIA. Oh, and this one right here. All right, there it is on the way back up. Okay. That was that. Little something. Cruise still dropping. I could have stayed in all the way to 41, but really, I didn't even want to.
Who said no? No, she don't have an option to say no. Get dressed and go. Hurry up and come back.
Dang, hey, look at that EIA. If I would have kept it in at 42 and let it hit 42, it seemed like it would have hit my 42, huh? To take profit. Oh well. I still got my bread off of it, so I'm not even tripping. I can't complain. Now I'm just watching it just to see it play out. But as you can see, that's how you read your news report. So look, anytime EIA cruise stocks comes back, you see how to read it now. I did it for you live in front of you, so it should be no questions about, yo, how do I do this? How do I read the news? We went over the news, we went over how to understand it, and then boom, it just played out for you in front of you. Now this Euro USD, that's another beast. I'm expecting this thing to rise, on weaker oil data, but it's not even giving me the full rise that it should be giving me. But I mean, oil was affected, so I guess that's all that matters, right? It's Euro USD. I could do the double, what is that? The bait and switch, but I'll probably just let this thing ride out and let that point 50 hit its point, 200 pips away, and that'll be that. I'm looking for more positions on the field. Oil right now is 15, and it should still be dropping. Like on this daily, it should be coming down on my 4 hour. This is the 4 hour. Like, where do you think oil is gonna go for the rest of the day? Let's be 100 here. So you can either catch the long-term trend or go to the 5 minute and then catch the turnaround, the bounce, and then ride it back up. I wouldn't ride it back up right now, but maybe in like an hour or two, when everything settles, you can go ahead and take oil back up to the top. All right. So this was a live broadcast. My name is Tyler Kendall Moore, aka the Tyillionaire. I am a trader and I am an entertainer. And this will wrap up our adventure today, trading live. We traded oil, WTI crude to be exact, If you're a trader Forex Broker Inc., then it will be CL September 15. Um, we traded the Euro USD. We looked at the US Canadian dollar, and we looked at the Great British Pound US dollar. All right. Every single morning in the morning, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna do these live trading sessions, and I'll be trading with you guys. Um, I'm gonna make it a pact for me to do that. I feel like this is really the bread and butter right here, being able to see it actual, in front of you. Okay. So I'm about to stop the hangout, and then like if you want to stay after and ask me any questions, I don't mind answering your questions. Okay. So here's our hangout. I'll be posting this replay in a group for those who missed it, for the people who missed it and weren't able to attend this morning, and those who had to go to work. All right. So you guys just stay on here while I in this hangout, and yeah.